I personally I personally got a chance to, look at all of the information last night, right? And we're going to be going over some other stuff for the next all this week, really. And we're just looking over stuff, making sure it's perfect for you all. And what I've seen, I'm telling you, is second to none. Oh, y'all are in for a treat. And y'all know if I do anything, it has to be right. And I'm the first person that will say this ain't right. Right. And I'm not going to speak on it until I know. I'm not going to say it's not. I'm not going to tell somebody it's right if I personally know it's not right. And when I say this, this course that's being created, this academy that's being created for you all right now is going to be absolutely amazing. Some of you all are going to learn just from the academy alone. We're going to have to go back to what we used to do. Hey, did you go through your academy? It's that type of academy. Did y'all remember that? If y'all remember me saying, people be asking questions like, did you go through your academy? Because we know what video it is on the academy. That's how good this academy is going to be. That's how good this coursework is going to be. All right. I'm telling you now. I know Keish probably already took a look at it. She probably agreeing too. So I'm super, 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 super excited for the individual that's actually, going over this information, creating this academy. The individual that's my brother, the head Forex educator for Hidden Wealth Society. Gentleman, it's 8,000 pips up already. Definitely like to have fun with the big smile. Hopefully I could bring out the big smile with everything I've said thus far. But more importantly, I could bring it out by saying this is my brother. We're finna make it major things happen, helping each and every one of you all build unimaginable wealth for you and your future generations to come. So with no further ado, hold on. Queen Bowens, can you unmute for me? Let me make sure you here. Hold on.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, there we go. Get some shots out for Queen Bowens. We get some hearts for her. Right, Kat. I'm just ready to get to the class, sis. My bad. All right, and with no further ado, I would like to make sure that my brother is ready. Mr. Mark Goldfinger Fair Jr. Can't forget the junior. The call's yours.
Yo, what's going on, man? Sheesh. Bro, you already know the big smile is out, bro. You can't get to saying all that type stuff about me, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that we've come this far, brother, man, and just rocking with you, man. These years, brother, building this and watching it continue to unfold in front of our faces is just absolutely amazing, brother. Man, I love you, brother. I love you, my brother for life. Man, I hope y'all are excited, man. I'm excited. Sheesh. Man, did y'all have a good weekend? I hope everybody had a good weekend. Welcome to all the new individuals who are joining us this evening, this beautiful Monday night, man. I'm so excited, man. Let's jump into it. So, let the pairs fly, man. Y'all know how it goes. I want to see where y'all at today. I want to see what the market has for us, because it's been doing some things. Man. So let's let them fly. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen.
For everyone on here that first one is Chef J.
Chef J. Okay, perfect. I did pull up the news real quick. I did do that. Want to stick with that tradition, right? I want to get this in your heads to make sure that you guys are aware of what's going on. This is much different than watching Fox or NBC or I don't even know the acronyms, but it's much different than that because we actually get to see the impact of these numbers, right? These different speeches and these different economies. We get to see firsthand in the markets what this stuff does, right? And everybody's going crazy. They're saying, oh, well, what they call it? BRICS supposed to change the game or something. Man, what are they really doing though? So pay attention to the news, please pay attention to the news. All right, so let's jump right in. You said Chef J.
Okay. Yes.
We got Chef J. Let's look. Okay, we got our dollar pulled up. Have y'all been paying attention to this dollar? I just want to. We're gonna talk about this too, but it's kind of unfolding. Right? We're gonna look at it deeper in a little while. But Chef J, right? Let's clear those out. Boom. Start fresh. Chef J, let's go. Okay, so I know that we have some new individuals here, right? And we're so excited for you. So we're going to go through what I call the 7 steps to Pippin. Okay, the 7 steps to Pippin. We're going to go through the steps very carefully. Want to make sure that you understand clearly and concisely. So make sure that you have your pens and your pads ready so you can take these 7 steps and watch how we put this thing together. Okay. All right. So very first thing, step 1. Step 1 is be on the correct pair and the correct time frame. Correct pair and correct time frame. This is a pending order strategy. Here, let's type it out for you. Let's type it out. Okay. The 7 steps to Pippin, baby. Let's get all the way right. See, we've been working, we've been doing some different things in here, but it's all good. It's all good. Watch us work. Watch us work, y'all. If y'all have been witnessing the work over these past 2 weeks and y'all been capitalizing off what you've been seeing and what you've been implementing yourselves based on what you've been learning, right? Make some noise in the chat. Make some noise in the chat. Anything you feel, just let the new people who are coming to this call tonight understand what's really going on.
Brother Mark, you on a daytime frame, you know that?
Oh, I do. I got you. Now we good. We locked all the way in. All right. So 7 steps to Pippin. Step number 1. We're gonna run through all the steps and then we're gonna apply it to the market on this very same chart. Okay. So step number 1 says to be on the correct pair and the correct time frame. This is a 1-hour strategy or an intraday strategy. Okay. So let's put that on there. Want to make sure that your notes are good because your notes is going to be the foundation for what you use for when we're not on a call like this, right? I'm going to hopefully equip you with the skills based on some very simple concepts and you're going to be able to capitalize, right? All right. So step number 2. Step number 2 is switch to the line chart. Notice currently we are on the candlestick chart, right? So switch to candlestick chart. Fingers don't want to work today. To the line chart. Okay. Step number 3 says we are going to identify the end of the line. The end of the line. The end of the line represents current market price, okay? Step number 4 says to identify your swing highs and your swing lows, okay? And we need 2 of each. 2 of each. Okay. Step number 5 says to switch back to the candlesticks. Okay. Step number 6 says to shade in the zone. And we're going to talk about that zone with a rectangle box. And step number 7 finally says to draw out the frog legs. And what are the frog legs? The frog legs are the visual representation of BRT, which stands for break, retest, trade. Okay. These are the steps, right? I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna drop it in the chat for you. Boom. Now, let's put it to work. All right. So, rule number one, or step number one says correct pair, correct time frame, 1 hour chart. Currently, we're on the daily chart. So, what that means is each one of these candlesticks, it takes a whole day for it to form. Okay. 1 whole day. Okay. So, right now we got 20 hours, just under 21 hours left in this current candlestick. So, let's see what happens. But we got to go down to the 1 hour time frame. So let's do that. Sheesh, last week we had a killer entry, y'all. A killer entry last week. And she still kept going up. How high did she go? Uh-oh, that's not what I want to do. How high did you go? 329 pips. Man, if only. If only. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna clear some of this stuff up. Let's just clear the whole thing. Let's just clear the whole thing. Start with a nice, clean, fresh chart, okay? Nice, clean, fresh chart. Oh, dang it. That's not what I was supposed to do, though. Because I got my rules on there. Ain't nobody say nothing. It's all good. All right, let's bring these over. Bring our rules over. And everything else, I'll erase. We can leave those. You never have to really erase your zones, especially if you see that they've gotten some reaction off of them. Most likely what has happened in the past is going to happen again in the future. Keep that in mind, okay? So we're now on the correct pair and the correct time frame. Step number one is done. Step number two, we're going to switch to the candlesticks. Switch to the line chart. Switch to the line chart. Boom. Now we're on our line chart. Let's look and see what we got. Step number 3 says to identify the end of the line. What's the end of the line? The end of the line. Y'all see this bulb, this glowing bulb right here that keeps like pulsating? That's the end of the line. You see this horizontal line right here? That's the end of the line. That represents current market price right now at 8:16 p.m. on Monday evening, Eastern Standard Time. Okay? This is current market price. Step number 3, complete. Step number 4, let's grab us a horizontal line. Where's the horizontal line? Come right down here to the second tab. Boom. Horizontal line. Now, excuse me. Okay. Horizontal line. Say where current market is. Now we got to identify our swing highs and our swing lows. We need 2 of each, right? So I clearly see that we have this high point here in the market. All right. From this point here. Okay. Clearly you can see that. Now let's look to the left. Uh-oh. Let's look to the left and see what we got. I like this over here. I like this over here. I'm glad I looked to the left because I wouldn't have really thought to see that, but that's a big old monster candle. Let's look at that. Sheesh. That's a crazy move in the market, y'all. Straight up, straight down. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. That's a move right there, y'all. All right. I like that zone right there. I will see what that looks like. But for those of you, we could say that we can use this point here. Okay. Use this little point here. Now, for our support, right? Our swing lows, like this point here. And it seems to really be in the zone. Seems to really be in the zone right now. Okay, so I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. Now, I know right here I put it on this peak. And I know I said we need 2 swing lows, right? I know. Stick with me. When we switch back to the candlesticks, I want to see a certain type of reaction. This here looks kind of like what I like to call a hiccup, okay? And this hiccup, it looks a certain kind of way in the market and tends to get certain kind of reactions. So let's just check it out. Let's see what we get, right? Let's see what we get, all right? So we've identified our lows, we've identified our highs, and then we kind of got a extra high up here, okay? Got an extra high up here because we looked all the way to the left, all right? So let's check it out. Let's see what we got. So step number 5 says to switch back from the line chart to the candlesticks. Here we go. Boom. Ooh. Ooh, 2 of them. 2 of them. I like it. I like it. Okay. Y'all gonna be getting to see what I'm talking about in a second. So step 6 says to shade in our zones with a rectangle box. Okay. Boom. Your rectangle box is going to be on the 4th one down. And you simply just draw it down as such. Now, you'll have a regular box like this, but what I like to do is actually extend the zones. And the way in which you can do that is come over here to style. Once you click the settings wheel and hit extend right, extend left, it'll shade in that zone for you. But I got one that I like to use. So we're going to go ahead with that default. All right, and we're going to change this one as well. Boom. Okay. Now, let's look at this. I like this. I like this setup. And I haven't even finished yet. So let's finish real quick, okay? Step number 7, what are we going to do? We're going to draw out the frog legs. And remember, the frog legs represent BRT, break, retest, trade. Break, retest, trade. Break, retest, trade. Stick that in your mind. Keep it there because it's very, very key to how these markets move. So notice the market is lower than the zone currently. So if the market is to break above this zone, what we need to see happen is the market break and close above this zone, right? And when I say close, I don't mean something that looks like this little wick. To see how this candlestick is thick right here, we want to see the thick part, the body of the candlestick. We want to see that break and close above this zone. That means above this top line here, okay? Now, once it does that, that means that the market is up here. Now, what we want to see is the market come back down to this zone, okay? Come back down to this zone, retest the zone, and shift up. Now, in order for it to do that, it's going to do a couple of things, right? So, being that we have given ourselves 2 lines, right, on the top and 2 lines on the bottom, let's go ahead and draw our bottom frog legs as well. Okay. Now, either way that the market decides to break, we're prepared for it. Okay, because we don't know what the market's going to do before it does it. The only thing that we can do is give ourselves if-then scenarios. What do I mean when I say that? When I say if-then scenarios, I mean, if the market does this, then I will do this. Okay, so remember, I said that this is a pending order strategy, right? So we're going to be using buy limits and sell limits to get into the market for our entry. Okay, now, notice I said that we're going to use 2 swing highs, 2 swing lows. Well, we got 4 points. That's my point, right? We have 4 different price levels. Each of those price levels is actually your entry point into the market, depending on whether the market breaks above the resistance zone which would be this top zone, or below the support zone, which is this bottom zone. Okay. Now, the entry into the market depends on what type of trader you are. Okay. Now, are you the aggressive individual or are you the more conservative individual? The aggressive trader says, hey, I'm cool with the drawdown. Drawdown means the trade is going against you, not profit, but negative, right? I'm cool with the drawdown. I'm trusting my trade. Okay. Ooh, that person's great. There's nothing wrong with that trader. Just know that that particular trader sometimes runs the risk of their stop loss being hit before the conservative trader stop loss might be hit, if that makes sense, right? Because the conservative trader says, you know what? I don't really like that drawdown. I don't like seeing red on my screen. I don't like negative numbers, right? So I want to get in the best possible price with the least amount of drawdown, right? So that person, that trader, their trade lies on the inside. The aggressive trader, their trade opportunity lies on the outside. So that means as soon as this market breaks and closes above, whether you are aggressive or conservative, below, right? Whether you're aggressive or conservative, once you get them break and close below this zone or a break and close above this zone, you now have permission to place your trade, okay? Once you realize that the market has given you a breakout, or once the market gives a breakout, you now have permission to place your trade, okay? Now, I like this top zone. We're gonna see what happens. I like this top zone. The reason why I like this top zone is because of something that I've been talking about all month long up to this point. These order blocks. These order blocks are game changing. I'm telling you, game changing. So what is the order block? The order block, and I know I have a zone on top of a zone, but we're gonna change it up real quick. See if y'all can, I don't know if y'all, nope, you can't see that. Can't see that. Let's go orange. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why. There we go. That's the one I want. No, I don't think it is. It's trying to play me. Okay, in any event, I'll do it like this. This candle formation right here with this little candle right here, or this blue candle, right? And this big old black candle. This is an indication of bank involvement, market maker involvement, big money involvement, right? I like seeing these kind of candlesticks. So when we see these kind of candlesticks, what do we get to do? Hold on, I got my line moved on me. Okay, there we go. Sorry, y'all, gotta keep it clean. Here we go. Okay, so when we see these type of candlesticks, we know that the bank's involved. We know that that big money is involved, right? So when I see this particular setup where it's a blue candle that's, of a decent size, followed by a bigger black candle, I know that the sellers are in the market, okay? So because I know that the sellers are in the market, look at what it did. The market literally showed you exactly what I'm talking about. Finish this candlestick, the market worked its way back up to retest this last bull candle, this last up candle, okay? And notice how the market began to fall, right? And where did it fall to? It fell to the next level of support, which was right here, because this move up originated from here, okay? So because this move originated from here, came right back down here, 100%. Uh-oh, I see a type of structure, right? It's a kind of pattern that I like, right? That pattern is called a head and shoulders pattern, right? I kind of can't help but to see in this zone right here. Oh, it's playing. Hold on, y'all. They don't want to let me be great, but I'm better than it. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom. We could be getting something that looks just like this. This is one of the top reversal patterns in all of Forex, all of technical analysis. Okay, the head and shoulders pattern. It has a regular one like this and also has an inverted one, which is the opposite, right? It looks like this. Okay, so just so you know, so ooh, I'm feeling something today, y'all. All right, so this could be a nice little setup right here, but we got to be patient. We got to be patient. We got to wait on the market to show itself. Okay, so we've created these zones. Now we're gonna wait and see what happens. So what we're gonna do, if this market breaks and close above, you're aggressive, top line. If you're conservative, bottom line. Okay, vice versa. If you're aggressive on the sell side, if it breaks and closes below, aggressive, bottom line. Conservative, top line. Okay, cool. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? If you with me, type in number 3 in the chat. Perfect. I know I'm taking my time with this one because we're going to run through these next ones, okay? Right. So this line here, that could be a potential take profit if we get a break and close above that zone. To the left, ooh, nice little 36 pips. That's all you need. That's all you need. All right, so let's get this picture. Copy, boom, let's drop it in the chat. All right, what we got next?
We had, sorry, wrong page. GU.
GU. All right, GU, let's go. Let's see what we got. Sheesh. She worked last week. Oh, and this was the week 31 trade setup. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Let's see what we got going on this week. All right. I like how she came and played on the zone again, though. I do like that. I'm still going to say if and when she comes and breaks and closes below that zone, yeah, she gonna drop on down. I likes that. But let's go ahead and run through our steps and let's see if we still feel the same way. Okay. So we got step number 1 complete. We're already on the right pair, the right time frame. So step number 2, so let's switch to this line chart. Boom. Then step 3, identify the end of the line. Boom. Current market price right in here. It's kind of doing this little consolidation thing right at this retest level, right? We had a level of support right here. Boom. This market broke and closed below. It's retesting right now, but it does kind of look like the fit. You know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna just clear it out. It's in my way. I don't like clutter. All right, let's do it again. So this is where I was talking about. This is broken close below this level of support here. And it came down and created more support here. So I do like this as a level of support. And again, I kind of got another one of my little hiccups, right? Got one of my hiccups right there. Came right down, popped up. These hiccups, telling you, they're a game changer, y'all. They're a game changer. So I'm gonna just leave that line there because that's around one of them fib levels. But because it's a little lower than the golden zone. That's why I said that. All right.
We have a question if you can take it or
Okay.
wait.
Let's go.
Okay. Go ahead, Christina.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
I am fantastically well. How are you?
I'm good. So I have a question. When you say a hiccup,
Mhm.
what I guess justifies a hiccup? What confirms a hiccup? What is a hiccup?
So a hiccup is something that I call it. Now you can, and I only call it a hiccup on the line chart. So I only find the hiccups on the line chart. Let me say that. So to me, a hiccup is where, let's say the market, you see like right here, the market came down and hit this level of support. It bounced up real quick and it came down a little bit and then immediately shot back up.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that when I see something like this, I know that I got an order block. Or an
Okay, so I had a pending order right where that zone is today for GU. It hit my entry, but it didn't activate.
That sounds like the spread.
Yeah, that's what Akil said when I sent him a screenshot. It either doesn't activate or it hits my take profit and doesn't take me out of the trade. So do you think I should just move my entries up and my take profits down, or vice versa, whichever way I'm going?
Okay, wait, hold on. So you said it either doesn't activate you or it does activate you, but then it doesn't take you out at your take profit.
Yes.
Okay. So to address, so that's going to be the same issue on the entry and the exit, the spread, most likely. Or
so how to avoid that?
Are you being greedy?
No, I'm not. I'm actually doing my 30 pips and getting out.
Okay. All right. That's all right. Bet I can dig that. 30 pips.
Maybe 35, but it's no.
Now you telling
it's right in that area.
Now you're telling on yourself. Maybe 35. But what if it was only 30 though? What if it's only 32 and you went 35? And because you extended it, them few extra pips, no, it didn't take you out the trade.
All right, so you don't think it has to do with my entry and take profit where I'm putting the lines?
Well, I don't know how you marking up your charts.
Exactly like that.
Just like this. So you put it on the same 2 points right here.
Yep, I did.
Okay. So where would your entry have been? Were you trying to get in?
I'll tell you exactly. I'll tell you exactly what my entry was. Hold on.
Okay, perfect. I love these kinds of examples because these are very teachable moments. Because personally, I don't see how you couldn't have got into this trade, because I know where I would have got in at. I would have got in right at the open of this candle right here, that little bitty black one. And I know that I would be in profit.
So I got, my entry was at, it was, I don't know, at 1.23671, but it was a little bit below. That's where price was when I took a screenshot.
1.23671. That's up here. So it should have activated.
Yeah, it didn't though.
Or it just didn't take you out.
No, it didn't activate.
Oh, it didn't activate at all.
No.
So wait.
Now I'm waiting for it to come back down and retouch that zone and go back up.
So you're looking for the buy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just seeing where your head is at.
And then I have a sell limit up there on top waiting where your other zone is.
You want to double dip the chip.
Hold on a second. Let me.
You want to double dip the chip. Nah, I can dig it. Sometimes it be set up just like that. Sometimes it's set up just like that. I want to find another point right here, though. I want to find another point. I like this right here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Gee, you've been kind of doing some things. Okay, so we got another. I think this week 32, Miss Asia. I think this is week 32 right here.
All right.
Because we got a few little things that can happen. You know what I mean?
Little things.
Things. Yeah. It's the same kind of setup as last week. Because remember, we had that it was playing around that middle zone. I kind of, you know what? I'm not gonna give you this one though. I'm not gonna give you this one.
That's on.
If it breaks and closes above, cool. But I don't like this tightness right in here. So I'm gonna do it like that there. That looks real good. That looks real good. All right, so we got week 32. Week 32 trade setup. Be patient. Take the trade at your own risk. Please, please, please. I cannot stress this enough. Use proper risk management, please. Use proper risk management, okay? I can't tell you how much to put on it because that's your money, but don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Okay, week 32, boom. Let's go ahead and get that in here. Definitely been busting. Okay. There we go. All right, what we got next is?
No, what you gonna do?
All right, NZD, USD. There we go. Ooh, sheesh. Look, she came back again. You see what I mean? Like, you really don't have to get on your zones, but I don't like a lot of clutter. Like, told that Tater up right here. She did, but she gave it all right back to you. It looked like a little bit more. Oh yeah, a little few extra pips. 7 extra pips for your troubles. All right. So let's check this out. Because we're here, because I like this little bottom zone right here. When it works, you know it works. Look, I got another hiccup. Oh, and so look. So when you see the hiccup, notice, don't that look like a W? And if you see it at the top, don't it look like an M? So when you find them little, what about, you get that breakout, don't it got to come back down and retest? Well, it's always going to retest the middle point of the M or the W. So, I don't know. Just kind of makes sense to me. Look, no retest. I can't make this stuff up. No retest. That market got to come back. Now, this is one of those scenarios where if we get a dip down, it might bounce. It might bounce. Now, break and close above. And, if it breaks and closes below, you know what to do. But that could be a nice little boom, boom. Okay. Picture.
Your boo thing.
My boo thing. Let's go. Look. How she be right there. She just be right there. And she be right there. There we go. What you got for us? Ooh, wee. She went ham. She went ham last week. Look. Don't this look like an M? Here, I'm gonna clear all of this out. But man, she went for 4,500 pips. Crazy. All right, let's clear this out real quick. Let's look at this. Step 1, done. Step 2, line chart. Step 3, end of the line. Okay, end of the line. Let's find some swing highs and swing lows. But we gonna look at this whole little chart because I see some things that I like. Going on right here. Okay. Okay. Now, let's look up at the top real quick, y'all. Let's look up at the top. Notice how you got this high point here. Where the market went up, boom, failed to make that new high. So the market dropped on down. Doesn't this look a lot like a big old M? All right, y'all see that? Y'all see that big old M? I'll use use the trend lines for the pivot points? You mean like sometimes it depends on how I'm feeling. Like I've been shifting my perspective on, you know, how I view the market a lot lately, from more of a retail perspective to more of a smart money kind of perspective. So I don't always use trend lines, if I'm being completely honest. I look for certain moves, I'll say, certain signature patterns that it's like a footprint, if you will, right? It's like a footprint. I look for those footprints in the market, and when I see them, we capitalize. But y'all saw that M. Hold on, let me go back. All right, y'all see this M right here, right? Okay, perfect. So remember, I said you guys gotta retest the middle of that M. Broken close below, retested the middle of the M, and then dropped right there. It showed. Sheesh. That was a move right there. Okay. But I like what we got right here. Now, I'm not really necessarily looking at that. I just wanted to show y'all that. We'll get rid of those. But I do like this right here, what we got. The bear stepped into the market. Push that thing down quite aggressively. Establish some supports. And this support looks a lot to me like, what we call these? What we call those? Equal lows. Equal lows. Equal lows is target. Equal highs is a target, right? Targets equal take profits. Gonna make all this stuff make sense. And I like this right here. So let's go ahead and let's draw our frog legs. Boom. Break, retest, trade. Oh, got away from me. Break, retest, trade. Break, retest, trade. Okay. Now, we do have this nice supply area right here. How do we know a supply area? Because we got a big old candlestick eating up a little bitty candlestick, right? We call this an order block, a bearish engulfing candle, all the same thing, okay? There is no retest of this zone. So look at this bottom level like a support. That's why I like the hiccup also. Because notice, let's look at it real quick. Then the market come down, hit a point, bounce up real quick, and then absolutely blow through that level. All of that up and down movement is this big old candlestick right here. Market moved down, it moved back up, and then it dropped heavily. Impulsive move down. So I'm willing to say that the market is going to come up, it's going to retest this, and it's going to give us a reaction. And if you see what I see, I don't know. I mean, it might, because I see well, this is technically, I guess, to be the 100%. Oh, you got a big old shoulder over there. Oh, man. See, sometimes you just got to look in the past. You got to look to the left and see what's going on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Did anybody else see this? Did anybody else see this? Oh, my. Am I tripping? Am I tripping?
Nah, you're not tripping.
Somebody else see that? See, now I got to put my zone back. Now I got to see my boo thing. She be knowing how to treat me. Look. Okay. She didn't retest it once. Okay, great. Retest. Okay, 2 test positive. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. Oh my Lord. Thank you, God. If y'all don't bring him to the market with you, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. But sometimes you just got to look to the left. Oh my. I like that. I likes that. All right. What we got next? What we got?
We have EU.
EU. Euro USD. All right. See what we got. Okay. She did the thing last week. She came right back into the zone. All right. But I'm gonna just go ahead and clean it up. It just bothers me. That OCD is real. I'll tell you that. Okay, step number 2, line chart. Boom. Step number 3, identify the end of the line. Boom. Step number 4, swing highs and swing lows. The market is currently coming back up to that high point. Okay. And it's caught in this tight little consolidation right here. Now, what does that structure kind of look like it's forming inside this zone right now? What y'all see? W. I see a W too. I see a W too. Okay. So if we get a nice break and close above, I can also see the pips. Can y'all see the pips? Even on the line chart, can you see the pips? I can see the pips. Because the market always has to put some paint where it ain't. The market ain't came back up there and retested nothing. That looked like fresh money to me. Let's switch back to our candlesticks and let's check it out. Oh, no, he didn't do it when he did it. Okay, he did it 2 times. 2 times. I like that. I like that. We got 2 order blocks. Ooh, if we get some violations. Oh man, look, we got a bearish. Ooh, look at it. Look at it. Ooh, but you know what? You know what I didn't see? I see you over here. You hiding in the bushes. It's a little breaker area right here. You hide in the bushes. It's hiding in the bushes. She ain't gonna get me. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna adjust to that. Ooh, yeah, I like that even better because look, we got imbalance. Oh yeah. Break, retest, trade. Break, retest, trade. Okay. Copy. Okay, what we got?
Silver.
Silver. Oh, I haven't looked at that one in a while. Oh, silver. Let's see what you got. Ooh, sheesh. You did the drops. For a move like that, the dollar had to shoot up. Yeah, we're gonna look at the dollar too. We should have did that first, but it's okay. Just went ahead and did it when I had it up, but it's okay. Okay. Step number 2, boom, line chart. Step number 3, end of the line. Step number 4, let's identify our swing highs and swing lows. Ooh, got a nice little scenario. It's a W. It's got to retest. It's got to retest. Ooh, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and come up here though. Let's go ahead and come up here. Catch these peaks. Catch these peaks right here. Yeah. Now this is the order block though, but it did respect this area. Okay. Oh yeah. Man, do y'all see what I see? If we get the violation, great, but that should shoot up. That should really do one of these guys right here. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see that? If that market shoots up, do y'all see this? Man, the market is, look, the market is looking nice. I'm just saying, y'all, market is looking nice right now. We got some things, we got some things happening. Okay. Break retest trade on our top zone, resistance, right? And if we get the break and close below, we know we got a violation. If we violating this bullish engulfing candle right here, boom, take that thing down. That's right. Oh, we got two of them. Oh, we got another look. But if it breaks this, it's gonna, yeah. I wouldn't say it'll be like a long-term trade, but ooh, it might though. Because look, we got all this liquidity.
We have a question.
Okay, let's go.
Go ahead, Mr. Niche, you can unmute.
Yeah, you're right. Just wait on the news. All right. Ms. Denise, you there?
I didn't have a question.
Oh, okay,
How's
okay.
everybody?
Oh, I'm fantastically well. How are you, madam?
Oh, this is good stuff. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, so yeah, I like, man, the market is giving some vibes, y'all. Market is giving some vibes. Look at all that. Yeah, we got to look at the dollar. Okay, what else we got?
We have US 30.
Did it? Did it?
30. Did you drop that chart?
Nope, I did not. You. Easy fix. There we go.
Thank
All
you,
right.
kindly.
No problem. 30. Where are you at? Who is? Ooh. Did anybody catch all this last week? I'm just saying. Sheesh. I'm just saying. Hey, can't make this stuff up, y'all. Step number 2. This one's clean enough. I can work with this. Boom. Step number 3, identify the end of the line. And this is dirty 30. So we're gonna be a little bit more conservative. But look, I got a hiccup. Look, it's an M.
Okay, Pee Wee Herman.
I'm just saying. Man, look. Got our zones, switch back to our candlestick. Step number 5. Look.
We have another question.
D Buster, what's going on, brother?
Good evening. I got a quick question for you when you finish with that pair. I should have asked it on gold, but I have a question about gold when you get a chance.
Absolutely. Man, do y'all see this? Y'all see this?
Somebody come look at this.
Y'all see this? Somebody tell me y'all see this. What if it I'm sorry, I'm whispering, but when it get good like that, sometimes you gotta whisper to that thing. Lord, can y'all still hear me though? Look. What if you see how the market is a little bearish right now, right? Okay, look. Somebody come look at this. Somebody gonna learn today. Somebody is gonna learn today. Okay, y'all done heard me say this order block things a couple of good times, right? Okay, cool. Check it. Check it. What if this market go ahead and hit us with the little Quasimodo, the little sideways jump, you know, you gonna look like that, you know what I mean? And that market come right down into this bullish order block, and we catch a right shoulder off of this thing, and that market just, you know, fly high. You know what I mean? What if it do that? What if it do that and then give us a break and close, retest above our zone, and keep pushing? It's about to be some crazy stuff that happen in this market, y'all. Look, I'm telling you how this stuff is setting up. And guess what? If it breaks and closes below and violates, we already know what to do, right? If it violates, we take the trade in the direction that it violated off the retest. It's always BRT, break, retest, trade. But sheesh, what if it's just like really giving all the vibes? Where would you set your stop loss? It depends on what I'm doing. It depends on what I'm doing. What trade setup I'm actually looking to take based on that. So my answer to that question is, what I would do is actually set an alert at my zone, right? Because this is the 1 hour time frame. So if I set an alert on the 1 hour time frame, when it triggers it, then I can go down to the lower time frame, even though I probably would have already done that and found me a more precise entry. You know what I mean? Like, let's just check it out real quick. Look, it can easily dip down right here and give us that right shoulder right there. Because the market gave us a level of support. Ooh, look, this is one of them patterns I was talking about, y'all. I just didn't go into depth because y'all got to meet me on the inside of the Hidden Wealth Society for all that extra goodness. That's what you got to do, right? Because we going all the way in. But when this market, okay, so you see we had this level of support. Market came and failed to break above those highs, dropped down, breaking this level of support. Boom. Once it did that and came and kind of retested all of this wick, right? A little bit. And then that market shot up 100%. Ooh, you might talk to me if you know. And then when that thing comes back down, Lord, and gives us that right shoulder, call that a signature pattern. Don't that kind of look like a, let me change the color and make it a little thicker. Don't that kind of look like a W?
Yeah, DC has a question also.
Yes. Can this charting technique be used in any market or just Forex? This is indice. This the thing, DC. Market structure is market structure.
No, I meant, you know, like, can I use this charting technique that you're doing on this? Can I do it with Amazon stocks? Can I do it with, you know, any other stocks, or is it only good with Forex?
Charting is charting. It's support and resistance, it's market structure. That's the thing that's consistent no matter what market you're in.
Good deal. Good deal.
It's all the same stuff. The same principles apply. But y'all see that little sideways W? See, we got another hand raised, Steve.
Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, what's up, Mark?
What's happening, brother?
Man, can't complain. Can't complain. No damn paradise.
Yes, sir.
Quick question. I'm a little confused with you said the banks don't use a stop loss. I mean, obviously, because they have a lot of money, right?
They got all
so how do they close out the trade? So, for example,
beautiful question.
So you see right there in your long profit right there. what is it called? That tool called this green and the red.
This right here.
Yeah, the long position. So you see how the market rallied up, right?
Yep.
So are you saying they got 2 orders that's open? The one of that whole move up, they taking profit, and then I guess that last candle, that last down candle, is that still open? Is that like open trade for them?
Which one are you talking about?
The one that's been engulfed, the bullish candle.
Which one?
Bullish candle.
We got one right here.
Over to the right.
Right here.
Right there. So is that candle still? Yeah, the black candle, the down candle, candle. Is that still open until they come back down, or how does?
You tell me. Did they come and retest it?
Got you. So
Now,
so they pretty much closed the order when they came back and retested. Is that how that works?
no way. You see how big this candlestick is? That means they had to purposely drop a bunch of money to, or let me say it like this, a bunch of volume into the market to create that size candle. But this is how you know it's an institutional candle, because look at where it came and retested. A bullish engulfing candle. They were orchestrating their positions for long positions. They were liquidating, they liquidated all of this with this retest. They liquidated that position. All this down here, they came and cleaned all that up. They took profit on that. And okay, so when it comes to the banking perspective, you got to think like, okay, we're gonna win regardless. But sometimes the way they win, they'll take the little twos and fews on certain things. But think about, like, they built a huge net long book right here. When I say net long book, I mean they put together a series of buying positions, because they can't just put all the money, they can't just put all their money in the market all at one time. They crash it. They don't want to crash it. They want to win. So they have to institutionally, see how that word keep coming around, structure their buy positions. Man, is y'all getting something? Y'all getting something, man? I hope this stuff is making sense to y'all. If we had any questions, I hope it ain't, like too over the top or nothing like that. I hope you can clearly understand what I'm saying. But when you have a lot of volume in a candlestick like that, and they just tap the top of it, nah, that's not it. Because guess what? There's still the 50% and the close of that candle. You still got all 3 of those. Remember, this is an order block. The order block has sensitivity points: open, 50%, and the close. They just tapped the open. Look at all this money that's still down there. You can see it.
Well, cool question. Why does the market have to retest? Why just can't just go up, go down, go sideways? Why does it have to give a retest?
Because they got to balance the books. Nothing can go in one direction forever, especially if you hedge the market. At some point, you got to take profit. Even if you're the bank, you still got to take profit.
So a retest for them is a take profit.
Or an entry. The retest for them most likely is the entry. That's why you be catching them crazy wicks that, look at this. The reason, look, let me go ahead and just move this out the way. The reason why this wick looks like this is because they didn't want you to get into the market. They didn't want you to get into the market. They pushed this candlestick down real fast, because at one point, what was it doing? Engulfing this one, right? When it was down here, it was engulfing this one. So if they caught an impatient trader saying, oh, this is finna close, it's finna give me a bearish engulfing candle, man, the thing finna drop. I'm finna hit the sell and be in there. Look, no, you're not. Now you're mad. You're mad. Because you let them play you in your face. And instead of saying, hey, you know what? This hurts, this painful. Let me stop giving all my money away. You say something silly like, it's gonna come back. Right? How many people have said it's gonna come back? Please come back. I know somebody said, because I've said it before. Too.
Got you.
Right? So, but did you catch you caught that?
Yeah.
So yeah, they closed all of this. This one, they came and they just, got a little bit. Got a little bit. And look what they're doing. They're creating higher highs and higher lows. Market is in an uptrend right now. At least on this time frame. You see that?
Yeah.
Somebody asked me about trend lines. We can apply all of it now. We can apply all of it because it's about making sure that you have a tool belt that's substantial for any job. And you fully functionally know how to use all those tools. Right? For any scenario. Because you don't want to show up to a job that requires a hammer and all you got is saws and drills. That don't make no sense. Right? So you want to be able to pull out whatever tool you need for whatever job, because the market is always going to present you with something different. But it's the same. That's the kicker. Sheesh.
Thank you.
No problem, brother. But 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Ooh, wee. I see 3 touches on that trend line. I see 3 touches on this trend line. We done marked US 30 up. This how you know that this is a real pair. This dirty 30 for a reason. Sometimes you got to give her a little extra, and then you see, man, when you see what it's doing, then you kind of can get in there. So look, because I see all of this and we got all this volume that's inside this candle that ain't been retested yet, this is going to be a more risky trade. Okay? This is going to be a more risky trade, but I still like it. I can see that happening, but this is dirty 30. It could do something real stupid, like give like a wick. Yeah, man, anybody ever been caught up in one of them things the wrong way? Lord, no, your account didn't last that long. Don't play. Because this is dirty 30. But man, when you catch them wicks direct, out of there. Out of there. All right. So can everybody understand what I got going on in this chart? Because I know it kind of looks possibly a little chaotic. Can everybody understand what's going on? I need to know.
They say, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm finna send this. Just like that. And we gonna see what we get. Okay. I got one no.
I wonder how no he is.
Donald said no, he cannot understand what's going on this chart. So the market is currently trapped within this zone right here, in between this top zone and this bottom zone. Now, I'm looking for not the trade in the middle of the zone. I'm looking for the trade at either the top of the zone or the bottom of the zone, if I can help it, because that's support and resistance. All right. So what I do know, right, is that there are certain patterns that form in the market based on certain levels of certain percentage retracements. And when I say retracement, I mean it comes back to. So look here, for instance. Here, I'm gonna switch to a different chart real quick. But it's the same thing. Okay. So this is the same, this the same exact chart as we just looking at, right? It's clean, ain't got nothing on it, right? So even with the same 7 steps that we've been going over, we're identifying support and resistance levels. Okay. Support and resistance make the market move. Okay. So look, we got 2 points here. We got our 2 swing highs identified. Current market is right here in the zone. Okay. We have a level of resistance right here. How do we know it's a level of resistance? Because the market hit this point in the market. It's like invisible. It's like it's nothing right there that we can see on this chart, right? But it hit that invisible point and then the market started to turn around. We're going to have to look at the candlesticks to see why. We got to look to the left to see why exactly the market just did that. Okay. So you got a zone here up on the top, you got a level of resistance, and it's really playing inside of all of this. This was the previous high. This is the new high. So all of this is in the no trade zone for me, basically, right? And we haven't even gotten down up into this, all of this stuff over here. Okay. So 7 steps still in effect. 7 steps. We got a zone here up at the top. We got a zone here right in the middle. Now, when I switch back to the candlesticks, I see some things that kind of change my mind about this particular zone, how I currently placed it, because I see one of my candlesticks that I like, right? It's a hiccup. So what if we move this down here? Now we have a zone down here where this market has given us a break and close above. All right. Currently, we got a break and close above this bottom zone or this middle zone. Switch back to the candlesticks. Then this market have a level of resistance right here with this candlestick, this wick. And then the very next candle broke and closed way above. We have an, I would say, opportunity for a potential buy the market respects. But I also see something else. Okay. We got this area of demand right here. This too was a level of support or resistance right here. The market broke and closed above quite aggressively. No retest. So it's possible that this market could disrespect temporarily this position right here. And it could say, we need to come back down so we can clean up this money. Because this candlestick right now, this black candlestick, that candlestick is currently in drawdown. Okay. We just had a question about that. This candlestick right here is currently in drawdown. How do we know? Because the market pushed all the way up more than 100% of the high of this candle. So because of that, that candlestick is in drawdown. This market has pushed up more than 100% with no retest. So it is possible that this market could come down here, hit us with a nice wick entry and start to shift up, and then give us the 100% here and a retest and take the trade up. But we don't know what the market is going to do. So the only thing that we can do is prepare ourselves by identifying these market structure points, these levels of support and resistance. Okay. That clean everything? You still saying no? Or my 2 no's? You got any questions?
I don't see any questions. D Buster did have a question about gold.
About
Here
gold.
you go.
Yeah. That's but that was actually silver that we looked at.
We looked at both of them, but
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Okay. I don't need to send that one though. Here we go. Gold. What we got, D Buster?
Quick question, easy question. Your level of support, the third one down. Why did you draw your trend line, not trend line? Why did you draw your horizontal line at 1985 and not down at the equal lows? That was just my only question. Why did you draw it at that body and not the width?
Because if they come down here, what did I say the equal lows and the equal highs are?
Oh, that's target.
Target. So if they gonna come down here, they gonna hit it. And
Okay.
you know what I mean? They could hit that and possibly still reverse it. That happens a lot. But there's still more equal lows down here.
Yes.
But I also know that it's a lot of imbalance up here. The market has a reason to go up. We still haven't looked at the dollar quite yet, but the market has a reason to go up. You got a whole left shoulder up here, got the head up here. It's already kind of giving signs that it wants to, you know, possibly give us this inverted, the small inverted, to get us up to that level to create that right shoulder. And from here, I could see it giving us that move.
Okay.
But right now, to me, it's not enough incentive for them to come and get these lows. Because what's the real structure point for them to come hit? The market reason
Up top.
to turn around. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they got to go up top first.
Yeah, it need a reason to turn around in either direction. It's got to hit something. Something got a name, but you know, you got to meet me on the inside of that. But it's some kind of solid, heavy structure point, we'll say.
Yes.
To make it shift directions.
Definitely
Right.
so. Thank you.
And order block, you know, engulfing candle, all of those things, all that stuff says the market should turn. But without those, it's not just gonna, oh, this looks like a good spot. You know, nah, it don't move like that. So, did I answer your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Any other questions? Any other pairs?
yes, our next pair is EA.
Get in the game. Got me typing EA. Look.
EA Sports.
All right. Sheesh. She got the moving. She was doing some moving, but it's kind of a little jumbly. So let's clean it up. Let's see what we got. All right. Boom. Current market. Market is. That's an interesting little zone right there. I want to see what that looks like. Okay, how many more we got?
After this one, three more.
Okay. I know I didn't say nothing right now, but did y'all see how quick I ran through those steps? With this strategy, it's very, very simple. It shouldn't take you no long amount of time to mark this stuff up. Because you're literally finding the points. Oh, we got Aussie news in 8 minutes.
And that is one of the pairs on the list. And we have okay, never mind.
I'm sorry, hold on. Orange folder. Reserve Bank. Oh, this is what they're talking about. Detailed record of the Reserve Bank most recent meeting. Oh, this is speech news about the numbers. Speech news about the numbers.
Okay, we have a question.
Okay, let's go.
Steve.
Hey, what's going on, Mark? Hey, quick question. Why did you how did you get the bottom zone? I see the top zone. How did you get the bottom
Consolidation. You heard me?
zone? You said consolidation?
Uh-huh.
Gotcha. So you pretty much, that could be the breakout at the top and the bottom of that zone, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And 50, you're going for 50%, right? 50% of the consolidation, or
Yeah, look for, if it's being that this is consolidation, let's look for a order block to form somewhere around there for the retest.
gotcha.
All right, what's next?
GJ.
GJ. All right.
Letitia asked if that was an inverted head and shoulder.
Yeah, this could definitely be the right shoulder, but hold on, let me see. Let's draw it out. That's the thing. Like, we can always draw this stuff out. So we ain't necessarily got to call it all the way up here, because this is all of this up here. This is a whole nother head. Got the 100%. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be, because this is all part of the head right here. This is the come back down for the right shoulder. So yeah, we can get a breaking close above that zone and off of this consolidation and a nice order block. Yeah, that market can rise. Yeah, that market can rise for sure. That's a good eye right there. That's a good eye. All right, GJ, see what we got. Clear it out. Line chart. Oh yeah, she's tight in here. I ain't gonna even play with her like that. I'm gonna catch my little M. Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave you right up in that consolidation. We're gonna see how you play, because I know this is an order block right here. Yeah, we on. All that liquidity right there. Now I'm gonna go with my hiccup, because it's a lot going on. We got a lot of little touches. This right here, that's like trend line liquidity. That'll get ate up. That's money right there, right at the bottom of the zone. Oh yeah, that can get ate up. It's all about, does it make sense? Oh yeah, 2 test positive too? Ooh. That 2 test positive. Where is mine? Oh, the market is rising. Brace and close above. Take it off the violation of that bearish engulfing candle or that negative order block. Not come off the come off this bottom zone, break, retest, trade. Look, ooh, what is happening like right now? I want to see if she breaks and close above, or she comes up, hits it to retest this bearish engulfing candle one more time, and then drop. You don't see. Yeah, absolutely.
And
I'm sorry, you kind of cut out a little bit.
my apologies, AU.
Hey, you. All right. You said 8 minutes, so that was 2 minutes. So we got 2 minutes. Okay.
We can do US oil and come back to AU if you want.
Oh no, let's look at it real quick. Let's see what she got going on and see if this speech news is going to give us a viable setup. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Catch that. Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, and that's an order block too. Yeah, violation. Yeah, violation. Oh yeah, give me that violation. That'd be beautiful. Do y'all see that? Look at all of this. Look at all this imbalance. All of this. Market got to put some paint where it ain't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yep. All right. AU's done. What else we got?
US oil, US oil,
So that all.
that oil.
That all. Hey, GJ shooting up, huh? Oh, it's 9:30. Let's see what this news doing. It ain't gonna. It's not gonna even show nothing though. It's a speech news. Yeah, and it ain't start giving that reaction. Yeah, I see you, GJ. All right, let's look at this all. This all. All right. We're far enough from the market. That previous. Nice hiccup at the top. Yeah, that good old trend line liquidity. Good old trend line liquidity. Ooh. Look at that. It went down there. If it breaking close, it's gonna come right down in here. Give us at least one reaction. It hasn't done anything yet in that regard, so that could be real nice right there. That's a nice little zone though. Definitely trapped in a nice little zone. Break, retest, trade. Break, retest, trade. Picture. Oh. And paste. Oh. All right. That's AU and US oil. We got any other ones?
Nope, that was the last two.
The last two. Okay, cool. Let's look at this dollar real quick, y'all. All right, so we started out the beginning of this free month. We did a top-down analysis on the dollar from all the way down from the monthly time frame. And now we're kind of in this area where we could get a possible bullish reaction to come up and possibly create a lower low. I mean a lower high, excuse me. Because we got a lot of imbalance up here on the monthly time frame. And we can see that more clearly on the daily time frame. And as we've hit this level of demand, this level of support, notice the type of structure that the market is giving right now. This is what appears to be is working its way up to complete the 100% neckline retracement for a potential inverted head and shoulders, which could be that market structure reversal that we need to see to get this market to push up. So, oh, that's clean. Like, look at all this. Look. It's good.
File is
It's given. I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing, sorry.
Oh, okay. Like it's already, it just gave 100%, y'all. It just gave 100%. And look, these little pink lines, these little dotted lines, this was in balance. All this was in balance. It came and filled all that imbalance, closed above the imbalance, retested. Look, it gets better. It gets better. It gave us a violation too. It gave us a violation too. This was the order block, bearish order block, break and close above. This is our breakout candle. Right here, retested. It's consolidating a little bit. You know, it's been working all day. It's been working. It's the 4-hour chart too, so it's been working longer than all day. It's quite a few candlesticks. So push up to get above 100%. Retest. Ooh, cleaned all that up already. Oh yeah, she can fly. So if the dollar goes up in value, that means all these other markets are going to fall. Just saying, or at least like the GUs, the NUs, the majors, where the dollar is in the secondary. If the dollar rises, those will fall. Okay. Any questions? Any questions, comments, concerns? Donald Vermont got a hand up. Yes, sir.
All right, I've got a couple of questions, and it's not about the chart per se, but just about joining in general.
Mhm.
So I think last week you said that we I guess at some point or we'll be able to submit our markups. Was that-
Yeah, that's once we fully launch and get everything rolled out.
Okay, so that's not going to be anything immediate.
Well, we got about what, 13 days.
Oh, so when this is officially up, we'll be able to do that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Also,
So you already a society member?
well, no, I'm not. I was on the other group and found out about this. So
Okay.
I
I hope to see you on the inside so you can
well,
what
yeah,
you
I mean,
seem to
sound
be
good so
doing.
far. So that's why I'm asking these questions. This will make help make my decision.
Okay.
Will we have videos? Will these videos be recorded so we can go back over them?
These absolutely are recorded. They will be posted on the Hidden Wealth Society YouTube page. Be sure, have you gone to hiddenwealthsociety.com already?
I just went to the site. I didn't do I hadn't searched around or do anything on the site as yet.
Okay. Well, you won't be able to do anything until you can go ahead and reserve your spot. But so you got two options. You can either reserve your spot right now. You can lock in for $149.95, and that's going to cover you from now until the end of May, right? But if you choose to not lock in, you can go ahead and request to be put on the list. So when we actually do launch on May 1st, we'll go ahead and send you out some information. Now, the caveat to that is, on May 1st, the price is no longer $149.95. The price is
it'd be that $199 and then $149 a month after that.
right. But so if you wait till the 1st, then you're gonna end up paying twice.
I got you.
Okay, so just so you clear.
Yeah, I understand that part.
Okay, cool.
And So as far as being able to submit your markups,
Mhm.
will that be a part of the usual cost, or that's gonna be an extra I guess charge if you were able to do that?
Yeah, it's an extra 1,500. No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. I'm just playing. No, it's part of it, man. That's just something
Okay.
that I want to do to help to give back to the community, to make sure that you guys are really actually understanding all that.
Okay, yeah,
I had you going though for a second, didn't I?
yeah, those are things I want to know if that's going to if I will join or not. So
Okay.
those are the things I wanted to know.
Oh yeah. So how long have you been trading, brother?
Yeah, I've been on and off. So it's basically I'll be starting over again, basically.
So can I propose something to you this time?
Yeah.
I hope to not offend you when I say this, or anybody else.
No, go ahead.
Challenge yourself to start stopping.
Oh no, that's definitely in the plans.
All right.
I knew that caused the problem. So
Okay.
yeah, I understand that part.
Gotcha. Because every time you reset, you lose what you did have.
Exactly. I know.
Right.
Trust me, I know. I would have been farther along by now if I didn't keep stopping and starting.
Gotcha. All right. We got any other questions?
We had a question from my phone, but I think they changed their mind.
Okay. iPhone.
Yeah. No.
Oh, no iPhone.
Yep, they're back. There we go. Go ahead, iPhone.
Good night. I just wanted to ask a question.
Mhm.
So in a scenario where you have your top zone and your bottom zone, and if the market should break out the top, you're expecting it to retest the top zone to buy up, right?
Correct.
Has there been a scenario where it broke out the zone, you're expecting it to retest and buy up, and instead of giving you that retest, it came right back into the middle zone between the top zone and the bottom zone?
It's on your screen right now. Look, this was last week. So this is, and I'm glad you asked that question, and I'm glad that I have this on the screen, because we are super transparent. You know, you are not going to win every single trade. There is no strategy that is 100% accurate, right? So everything has got its hangups, but the concept is still the same, right? So we're still looking for a breakout of this top zone. We got a breakout right here. I was expecting a nice retest in the market to continue up. We did get a retest, but look at how many pips it gave us. It only gave us 4 pips. So if we weren't in the mindset of like, yo, it's getting ready to keep going down, then we end up losing this trade. So because nobody would think to really get out at 4 pips, we lost that trade. And it's okay. It's nothing but a little 30 pips. But it came right back down to where it initially broke out from on this side. Consolidated, played, came, consolidated, but it consolidated underneath the support that it had previously established on this side. So because it was consolidating underneath this level of support that it made over here, all inside this zone, look at what it did. It broke and closed below, take the retest, take it down. So even if the market presents you with something, like the market conditions change, you got to change with the market condition. So because we already had the zone set up, when it did something different, we still knew how to adapt to it, if that makes sense. Like we got this zone here where the market crashed through it, but guess what? What's missing? There's no retest. But it's in an area where it already previously showed a bunch of disrespect on both sides. So I'm not necessarily thinking that maybe this is the best zone for us to be looking for another trade opportunity for a potential sale. Why? Because if we go to the line chart, I bet you it's going to look like a straight line. Straight line down. That straight line down, that's all momentum. So typically what happens on one side happens on the other side. Just saying. Does that make sense?
He said, thank you.
Oh, okay. Got you, brother.
Dason has a question.
All right.
I have a question. You can hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Yeah. Okay. I'm to a point where I just know how to trade this in general. I think my question is, should I have like a trade journal or just a journal or anything to recall? So I
Absolutely.
can like,
Absolutely. How long you been trading?
3 years.
3 years?
I've been
And you ain't
shooting.
wrote down none of your trades?
No, I just know the thing is, here's the thing with me. Like I have like a sort of like a photographic memory. It's not entirely photographic, but it's to the point to where like I hear a phrase or I see something, everything comes back quick, fast, and then hurt.
Okay, I got you.
The thing is,
But do you
right?
have like total recall with your photographic memory?
Yeah, it's on and off. It's sort of like on and off. That's the thing about my type of memory.
Okay. Well, I say this. Let me see the right way to say it. Even though you can recall those things from your photographic memory, like very quickly.
No, it's not photographic to where I see something. I guess no. It's just I gotta see it here and there, like repeat it and then boom, then jot it down.
Okay. So you grasp concepts very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm with you on that. Wow, that's wonderful. Anything that you track grows.
I see. Yeah.
Did you catch that?
So anything that I track grows.
Anything that you track can grow. Like, okay, say for instance, you was in the gym, right?
Yeah.
You in the gym, okay, you say you know, I don't know how big you is, but say, you know, you like 150 and you trying to put on 25 pounds, right? So you got to track your meals, you got to track your workouts so you can see what types of workouts and dietary plan that you need to get you to those results. But if you don't have something that you can consistently look at to say, okay, well, this is working and this isn't working, then how do you actually know where your best results lie? How do you know what's strategy that you use to trade since you've been trading for 3 years yields you the best results? How do you know the times that when you use the trading strategy that you win the least with, you're in the best mood?
You just said it right there. You just saw that. But if you would tell the people, they're like, wait, what are you talking about? How do you know what time? Like the time is, you want to trade during New York or London. But even with New York and London, that's a certain time. There's certain you want to get in the peak time to get that volume and to be in the good side of it.
You want to be in the market where you can catch high volume, high liquidity, and high volatility. If you can catch all three of them things happening at the same time, then you are most likely in the banks with the banks. I mean, you're in the market with the banks.
Yeah.
Now, you be on the right side of it, though.
I'm about to say, Mark, you forgot the most important part. You better be on the right side of all of that.
Yeah, you got to be on the right side. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Because man, when it's given, it's given. But when it's taken, boy, is it taken. Right. But you've been in the game for a minute, so I'm sure you done got your tater tapped a good time or two.
One could imagine.
I like that answer. He said one can imagine. Yeah, I like that. All right. But yeah, man, get you a trading journal, brother. And anybody else, if you've been trading or if you're serious about doing this, get you a trading journal. Get you a trading journal, even if it's an Excel spreadsheet, even if it's a notebook that you just write down all your trades. Do it old school, you know, whatever. It ain't got to be nothing fancy, but do something so that you have a reference point to go back to. Because if you're really serious, then that means that, you know, you got your vision, you know, focused on a pair or two, you know, especially if you ain't made 6 figures, then you need to be focused on one pair, right, until you accomplish that task. So that means that your focus is going to be streamlined. So if you focused on one pair until you make 6 figures, imagine how many notes and details that you can take into account based on what you've been learning over that pair, because that's the only thing that you've been looking at. When it go up, when it go down, when it consolidates, the times in which it does this, the trade opportunities that you look for, the trend, the overall, the parent trend. Am I trading with the trend? Am I trading against the trend? Am I in a good mood? Am I in a bad mood? Should I be in the market? Should I not be in the market? Do my stomach hurt? All of that stuff comes into account. So when you take all of those things from your emotional perspective, how you're feeling about yourself, how you're feeling about the trade opportunity, and then what actually happens in the market, and you have the results, that's ammunition for you. That is ammunition for you, especially if you do it on a year-to-year basis. Sheesh. But it ain't got to be nothing fancy. Ain't got to be nothing fancy. Any other questions? That was a good question, though.
He should say they help build confidence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And man, y'all, come on to the inside, and you gonna see, man, we got a lot in store for y'all in this society, for real. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that back office definitely looks beautiful.
Oh
I
my.
can't wait for it to go live myself. I even caught myself trying to click on something I knew wouldn't work.
I'm ready for it. Just,
I mean, it had a lock on it and everything. I was like, I know it's not gonna work, but
be patient. Be patient.
I had to click it anyway.
Don't
so
push
yeah,
the button.
Definitely don't treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. If you love the value that's being given thus far, definitely make sure that you're with us when we go live 2 Mondays from now. Because I've already counted. That's how deep into the countdown I am. I know exactly the day. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, no, it's 2 Mondays from now. And if you did not catch him Saturday for the pre-pro trader event, you definitely missed, man, listen, you definitely missed the time on Saturday, because he's went deeper than he's gone with those conversations with the co-founder. But it's okay, because if you missed that, you can definitely get your tickets for the event in July. He will be there as well as our educators for Hidden Wealth Society. They are all masters of their trade. That is the theme for this year's Pro Trader, being a master of your trade or mastering your trade. Also, I dropped the links for the social medias associated with Pro Trader. Make sure that you follow and subscribe to notifications. Working very diligently to get those to grow. And I need your help. There was an email for discounts for one of the tickets that went out to attendees for the event on Saturday. If you are already a Hidden Wealth Society member, or just a society member for short, that discount is also made available to you in the community tab. So definitely look for my post.
All right. I'm lit, man. That was amazing. Man, Saturday. It's nothing like an intimate setting.
It's really not.
It's nothing like an intimate setting when you can just really dive deep into knowledge. But man, I can't even take all the credit, man. That was not just me. It's not just me. Like our CEO, mentor, founder, man, Akil Bay, he comes through with the most important pieces. I just talk
Yeah,
about
he
stuff I
does.
talk about all the time. That's nothing. That's easy. Yeah, I provide a lot of value and a lot of information, but none of what I'm talking about matters without the part that he talks about.
Because that's the mindset piece.
It's the mindset. If you don't have the mindset to do this, you are already at the disservice, a disadvantage. You got to take the time to really, especially as an adult, you got to take the time to unlearn what you done learned already and then relearn new information and then apply it.
And
And
then apply
sometimes
it.
as an adult, that's difficult because it's going against everything that you've been talking about. This is something completely different. If you've not been trading, if you are brand new, you have never made money like this. Does not exist anywhere else in the world. Nowhere else in the world can you literally push a button and win or lose outside of gambling. And this ain't the slots, but if you treat it like it, because you can definitely do that, it'll treat you like it too.
Mm-hmm.
Put some respect on this because it's serious. How many times have you had a conversation in your life where you actually were talking about trillions of dollars flowing through that market on a daily basis? That's not regular. This is irregular stuff.
But it
when
can
you
become.
when you do irregular stuff, you can get some irregular results. And then they're gonna be like, well, what you doing over there? Girl, what you doing? I see you got your head there, you got a new bag and things, you out here and stepped up, dripped out. Yeah. But it's only gonna happen if you take this thing serious. It's only gonna happen if you take this thing serious. But it's worth it to do it. Promise. So on that note, if there ain't no more questions, man, we've been here almost 2 hours. I'm hungry. I know y'all probably tired of seeing my face and hearing my voice, so I'm gonna get out y'all way. It's been an absolute pleasure being here with you all again. Yet the third Monday in a row. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. We on track to do a lot, y'all. We on track to do a lot. So, man, just keep showing up, keep participating in your own rescue, and I can't wait to see y'all on the inside. On that note, it's your boy, Mr. Goldfinger, and I'm passing it back to you, King Baby. Now.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Put some sevens and hearts in the chat for our brother, Mark Goldfinger Fair. Go ahead, put some sevens in the chat, put some sevens in the chat, put some sevens in the chat, put some love in the chat. I'm seeing it, I'm seeing it, I'm seeing it, I'm seeing it. I want to do something for y'all because I know it's a lot of people that haven't seen the inside, so I'm going to show y'all the inside real quick. Man, this is it's about to get real, y'all. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Let me know when y'all can see my screen. Let me know when y'all can see my screen. Let me know when y'all can see it, okay? Put that over here. All right, all right. All right, good to go. So this is the inside. This is how the inside of, for those of you all that already registered, you already seeing this, right? Nice and beautiful structure set up, right? All our pages are set up real easy to, function through and get to everything in it, right? We're going to launch everything. So on the first, so you'll be able to get to everything within the inside, but you're going to see the welcome page, training page, where our classes are going to be held May 1st and forever, right? Skill shop, your favorite. So if you watch a video, you say, you know what, I like this video. I like this video right here. I'm going to put this in my favorites. Well, it's going to go in this section so it'll be easy for you to find, right? This is the vault. This is where you're going to get the extra stuff like the Candlestick Bible, few books, and all of the things that you need, budget sheets and, mindset, trauma sheets, everything extra that we want to provide you, as a society member. Okay, we're going to keep a track of everything that you do. This is going to be your report card right here section. So we're going to be able to see everything that you're doing, keeping a track of everything that you're doing. Right. We want to make sure that we keep a track because we're going to be, you know, celebrating those individuals that are doing well within your education. We just said we setting up a trip at the end of this year for November, end of October, beginning of November timeframe. And the top student, guess what? You're going to get your full trip taken care of. But how are we going to figure out who's the top student? Well, through your report card. Okay. This is the community which I was going to come back to, right? This is where you're going to get your event tickets at. And then, of course, we have a merch store where you're going to be able to get merchandise from, okay? And then, of course, we have our Hidden Wealth Community Foundation. This is our foundation that we're going to be building friendly, eco-friendly communities, right? This has been a vision of ours for quite some time, but now we have a foundation put in place so that we can start working on that part of our vision. Okay, but let's go back here because I know one brother, he was asking about where you're going to be able to post charts. Well, our community is already live and our community members already have access to our in-house social media. Okay, so we no longer have to do groups and stuff, Telegram, Discord, and all of that good old stuff. So we have a actual, you know, community. As you see, we're posting already in it. Right, we're posting many different things, health, what's going on with everything. Look at sis, she already look who's ready for the pro trader. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, really enjoyed tonight's meeting with the bougie banker this past Friday, brother Muhammad. I see you, brother Muhammad. Look, boom, this was for the YouTube from the bougie banker. That's on our YouTube page. So we're able to post. Not only are we able to post what's going on, but we're also we're able to message individuals. I see you, Soldier online right now. We're able to message individuals, add individuals, create our own groups within our platform, within our own platform. So this is where you're going to be able to, you know, post all of your messages and your charts, right, for chart markup, so that, you know, myself or Mark Goldfinger, someone that's, you know, qualified will check those charts for you so that you can, you know, make sure to enhance your skill set. We have calendars. We have this is the training center where you're going to get all your training, report cards, and other ways. Take notes. You're going to get your certificates right there, profile, your profile. You're going to be able to go straight to your training here, check your progress, and see exactly what, you know, you have done in the past 30 days. Now, what's more important is you see this help me tab. Yes, not only will you be able to, you know, tap in as far as, you know, talk to somebody live on the computer or send a message, an email. No, 5 days a week, right? 5 days a week, we have a phone number where you're going to be able to call someone and talk to someone for your issues that you may have, if you may have. We're going to make sure you don't have a lot of issues, but if you do have any issues, we have a number that you're going to be able to call, and we're going to have somebody live that's American in America to help you through the process to make sure that, you know, your experience within Hidden Wealth Society is the best experiences that you've ever had. Of course, boom, like Mark said, this is where you go to get, you know, locked in your spot. But if you wait till the first or after the first, right, that's 12 o'clock midnight. That's not the next day. That's 12 o'clock midnight. You know, if you wait till that 12 o'clock midnight, the price is going to be that. And then 28 days later, you're going to have to pay this. But if you lock in your spot now with this, you won't have to pay this again until the end of May. If everybody got it, if you're excited, put whatever you want in the chat, because I want to make sure everybody got that information, right? We're excited about having you with us, right? And we are really, really on and popping. We moving at a fast rate. Mark comes on and he does such an excellent job. Make sure you go to this page, even if you don't you know, start up today, right? But just come to this page, right? When you come to this page, just go ahead and follow all our social media sites as well. We're active on all of our social media sites. And with that said, I want to go ahead and see if our executive administrator, Makisha Styles, have anything to add. And I'm going to go ahead and mute out. Sister, do you have anything?
Oh, yes. I just want to give it to Mr. Goldfinger because took advantage. If you missed Saturday, you missed out. We didn't miss out. You still got July, but I just grabbed my bag and ran and got over 30 pips with the strategy. One of the strategies that he taught us on Saturday. All I did was took out my notes and executed the trade, got my 30 pips, got in, got out. So I appreciate you, Mr. Goldfinger. Now,
Let's go.
appreciate it. Now for the announcements, please remember, actually, let me share my screen. I should be able to share my screen, right? Just real briefly, maybe I've been on here for a minute, share my screen to make sure. All right, can everybody see my screen?
Good to go.
All right, perfect. So remember on Friday, we have our specialty trainings. This is free, okay? So this Friday, we have our emotional well-being training with our trauma counselor, Miss Jabrita Shelton. This is very important because like they were saying before, it's all about the mindset, right? So make sure you're on here. It's going to be the same link, same password. Only thing it's going to be on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, the following Friday, we're going to have Mr. Rasan Greer, which is our leadership coach. So we have trading, we have mindset, we have trauma counselors, we have leadership training, even social media branding. Everything that you need is right here within our Hidden Wealth Society. And of course, we know every Monday and Wednesday, we have Mr. Goldfinger showing us how to collect our pips, showing us our strategies, showing us how to succeed in the market. And of course, like Mr. Bay mentioned, if you have not already, make sure you're following our social media sites. There are inside the chat. And if you have any questions, especially those that are already inside the society, make sure you just email admin@hiddenwealthsociety.com and we will get back to you ASAP. Okay, so that is all that I have. And I'm going to pass it back to you, Mr. Bay. Are you there?
I'm sitting up here talking, and my mic was turned off. Hey, appreciate you, sister. Appreciate you, sister, for everything that you do. Appreciate everyone else as well. Don't forget to get your tickets to the Pro Trader. It's going down, and it looked like it's going down on EA as well. It may be going back up, but it looked like it's going down. I don't know. What do you see based off of the information you took a look at? It looked like a nice little take profit to me, right? But ladies and gents, make sure that you plug in, because we're nice and warmed up to take off, right? So with that said, y'all have a great rest of this evening. We will see you on Wednesday to come count up these pips. Lock in your spot so you can be in the inside and good to go. Okay, so with that said, as always, peace, love, and freedom. And if anybody come with that negative thinking, we just gonna let them keep on falling, because that's what they stumbling. That's just complaining because they stumbling and they falling in the pit. But we're gonna always be, this is Sparta, and of course, Hidden Wealth Society.